Not long after, Glory, with the cooperation of the Holy See, initiated proceedings for the oath of office ceremonies. For that, they'd need to go to Rome. The chapel was smaller than Everhard imagined. In the dimly candlelit interior, he could barely make out the figures of the other men present. Standing before a stone altar, his face obscured by the hood of a floor-length robe, Glory awaited him. At either of Glory's sides stood a similarly attired monk. One of the monks held a banner of yellow and white, representing the papal colors. The other held a black banner. The black banner bore a dagger and a red cross in the lower corners. Between was a skull and crossbones, with the letters INRI centered above. Below the skull were written the words, Justum, Necar, Regis, Impius. It is just to annihilate impious kings, governments, rulers. Everhard was directed to kneel before a red cross and laid on the chapel floor. Glory then handed him a small black crucifix. Everhard took the crucifix in his left hand and pressed it to his heart. At the same time, Glory presented him with a dagger, which he took by the blade. He held the point next to the crucifix. Glory held the hilt. Therewith, he was instructed in the oath of office, which shall not be repeated here. Suffice it to say that at the oath's conclusion, Everhard had pledged unfailing fealty to spare neither age, sex, nor condition from burning, hanging, boiling, or worse, in obedience to the Bishop of Rome. The fact that he was in no way at cross purposes with the oath only strengthened Everhard's resolve. Time was of the essence. It was unusual for a Jesuit to seek higher office in the church. There had only been one Jesuit pope in church history. Pope Francis I had been exceptional because the Jesuits were the only order that took an oath of obedience directly to the Vicar of Christ. Therefore, a Jesuit pope would technically report to himself. Exactly what Everhard intended. For the moment, the UCC president would simultaneously perform the duties of leader of the free world as well as Father General of the Society of Jesus. But he needed to move quickly. A worldwide protest swirled around Everhard's motives, but it was all without consequence. There was only one man who could withstand him. For his part, Pope John did what popes do. He waited. As for now, he doubled the guard. Otherwise, he slept as soundly as ever, because he understood something Everhard didn't. He wasn't only shepherd to the sheep. He was also shepherd to the wolf.